Hey guys, this is Balu from Balu Prime and once again welcome you all back for an exciting tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how we can create this kind of flag animations in Blender easily. So hope you guys will find the tutorial useful, but before going to that, if you end up liking this video, please click on that like button, do share this content, and if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing my channel and support me. And by the way, if you like short 3D simulation videos, you can check out my second channel, link in the description, okay? So now without any further ado, let's start today's video. So here you can see I'm using Blender 2.93. Nice. So now let's select everything in this default scene by pressing A on the keyboard and delete. So now let's start this with a plane. So go to this add mesh, select a plane here. Let me increase the scaling of this. So press S and increase the scaling here. And let me increase the scaling in X axis now. So press S and X to increase the scaling in X axis. So now let me rotate this plane. So press RX90. So we got this here. Now let's add some subdivisions onto this plane. So press tab on the keyboard for edit mode, right click, add subdivisions here. So I think these many of subdivisions are enough. So now press 1 on the keyboard for straight view. So now I will be deleting few of the faces here. So let me change this to face mode so that only faces will be selected. And let me select these faces here like this. So let me select these faces here, okay, and hold shift key. So after leaving 3 rows, now let me select these faces here. So here I have selected these faces. Now let me delete this one. So press delete and select this faces option. So we can see we got rid of those faces. So now press tab on the keyboard to exit this edit mode, okay. So now let's add physics property, cloth physics property onto this plane. So select the plane, come to this physics property and add cloth, okay. So now if I play this, you can see the plane will be falling down. So we need to create an attachment here. So for this we will be using vertex group. So again press tab on the keyboard for edit mode and let me select this vertex mode and select these few vertices here. So I'll select these two and let me select these two, and also let me select these two, and last these two vertices, okay. So being selected these vertices, come to this object data properties, under vertex group click on this plus sign, and if you want to change the name you can change. So I will change this to pins and click on this assign button. So all these vertices are assigned to this group here, okay. So now come to this physics property once again, under cloth simulation scroll down, come to this shape options, under pin group select the pins which we have created. So simply click on this pins group, okay. So now press tab to exit this edit mode, and if I play this now, you can see these corners are attached, right, but here the flag is looking blocky. So select the flag or plane, right click, shade smooth. So now it's better, okay. And also under physics property, come to this collisions options, enable this self collisions, and also quality, we can increase this quality here. So I will make this 4. Nice. And okay, and also quality steps I will increase this to 7. Nice. So now let's add force field here. So go to this add force field, add wind here, okay. So now let me bring this wind here. So press S to increase the scaling, and let me rotate the wind towards the flag. So let me rotate here. Yes, nice, okay. So let me see once again, let it be like this, and let me place this here. So now we need to increase the strength, because at the default strength there will be no action on this flag. So select this force field or wind, come to the strength under physics property. So now let me increase the strength to 100, and let's see. So strength is 100, and now if I play this, so the force is acting a bit here, okay. So now let me change this to 500, and now let me say this once again, okay. So now this is looking much better when compared to the force field 100, okay. So depending upon your choice, you can set this force strength. If you want to animate this value, you can do that. Just simply let me show you that one also. So at starting frame, I don't want any strength to be acting, so I will change this to 0. So click on this button, or else you can press I on the keyboard to add a keyframe. And after 60 frames, let me increase the strength to, I will increase this to 750 and add a keyframe, okay. So till 60th frame, the force strength will be less, after that it will be more. So now let me play this. So here you can see, nice. So in this way, if you want to animate this strength, we can do that. Okay, so now let's add any image onto this flag. So select the plane or flag, come to this material viewport and click on this material properties, add new material here. Okay, so now click onto this shading tab so that we can work with nodes here. So now it is by default principal BSDF. So select this principal BSDF and press Ctrl plus T for node wrangler. And by suppose if you are not enabled node wrangler, go to this edit options, preferences, come to this add-ons and look for node. So by default this will be unchecked, enable it, okay, and save those preferences. After that, select this principal BSDF and press Ctrl plus T. So you'll get this nodes here. So from here we can select any of the image that reflects onto this map. So let me select an image. So here I got this 10 rings image. Okay, so I will select that one and open. So now we can see we got that 10 rings logo onto this flag. So if you want to increase the scaling, we can do that. So come to the scaling and increase here. So I will increase this to 1.2. Sorry, I will reduce this to 0.85 and x 0.85. Okay, and now let me move this. So move this here by I think 1.1 and also hold shift key to move that smoothly. Okay, so here you can see we got this 10 rings logo onto the flag. Okay, so now move on to this layout once again and let me see this once again. So if I play this, so we got our flag animation here. So if you want to add any pole kind of thing, you can do that. Simply add mesh, select cylinder here, so move it and press S, Z and increase the scaling in Z axis. We can add any material. So now let's move on to this render viewport here. So currently the scene is looking dark because there is no light in the scene. So go to this world properties, click on this color, and add environment texture. So here I will be using an HDRI from HDRI Heaven. So you can use any of the HDRIs. So I will select this HDRI, open. Okay, so I got this lighting here. So now come to this render properties, enable ambient occlusion, distance I will change this to 2 and enable screen space reflections, screen space refractions also. Now come to this film, enable transparent. Okay, nice. So after that we can add sunlight to get shadows. So go to this add light, select sun here. So let me come to this properties of light and increase the strength to 5. So now if I press R on the keyboard, we can rotate the light here. Okay, so I think this is fine. Nice. So now let's add camera in the scene. So go to this add camera. So now press Ctrl Alt 0. Now press N on the keyboard, come to this view options, click on this camera to view option and now we can adjust the position here. So let it be like this. Okay, so once this is done, come to this render properties, output properties. You can choose the resolution whichever you like. So currently this is full HD. I will leave it to that resolution only. So enable render region, crop to render region. Here you can set frame start and end. So I think 250 frames is enough for me. Frame rate I will change this to 30 fps. So in output, let me select a location where I can save this rendered images. So let me select one. So here I have selected an output folder. Okay, so file format I will change this to JPEG. Quality let it be 100%. And okay, so once all these render settings and output settings are done, we are ready to bake the simulation. So before baking the simulation, we need to add collision for this pole also. So select the pole, come to this physics property and add collision. Okay, so now select the plane, come to this physics property, scroll down to cache. Here we got the cache, so expand this one. So starting and end frame we can select, so I will leave this to 250 only and simply click on this bake button. So once the baking is done, we are ready to render this scene. So come to this render options and click on this render animation. Okay. So in this way we can create this kind of flag animations in Blender easily. So hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. If you have learned anything new, please like, share and subscribe my channel to support me. So we'll meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.